The Reddit title reads, Why Having a Girlfriend is So Expensive. Life in general is expensive, bro. But yeah, girlfriends can be expensive if you choose the right woman. But let's see what he has to say. I'm 28 years old, she's 24. She always suggests to do activities together, have some fun, but that means I have to pay for everything. I think it is important to have at least a date a week to keep that spark going, to keep that excitement going. You don't want to be just at home eating pizza, watching Netflix because she'll end up resenting you and she'll find a guy who is going to date her. However, you don't have to do dates that are expensive. It can be going for a nice walk. Um, you can go to the movies, but I know the movies is very expensive these days. So I'll probably avoid that. And the thing they produce these days is absolutely trash. But definitely go for walks, go on these little car rides. You can do stuff that is inexpensive. I love traveling, and especially if you have a car, you can travel to many places, especially in the UK. There's some beautiful countryside that has still been untouched by corporate and real estate. But yeah, you don't want to be taking her to expensive meals all the time, especially when you can cook your own stuff for the fraction of the price. But if she's saying she wants to do fun stuff together, don't straight away think about money. Now, unfortunately, yes, we do live in a climate that even though women earn their own wage and they're actually outperforming men at school and in the job market, they still want you to pay for everything. Women still have this traditional mindset that men have to pay for stuff even though they're out working themselves. But ideally, if you've got a great girl who is a good woman, she'd want to pay half for things. Now, you as the man can say, no, I want to pay for most things, and that's completely fine. But she'll force herself to pay for stuff. She'll say, no, 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 put your wallet away, I'll pay for stuff. But however, if you've got a girl who just leeches off your wallet all the time, she's probably not the right pick for you. He says, we go to restaurants once or twice a week. Yeah, that's too much. Once a week is fine, but also you've got to mix it up. You can't always just go to a restaurant every week. Mix things up, keep things exciting. Because yeah, going out for food is expensive, especially when you can cook it at home and you can make that quite fun. You can cook together. That's quite a nice moment, and yeah, that can become quite sexual as well if you play your cards right. We do activities like aqua park, rent a house to spend weekends in rural areas, theatres, etc. etc. Yeah, this sounds very expensive, these activities. So, yeah, water park, that sounds fun, but would you go to the same water park every few weeks? That sounds quite boring if you're going to the same one. Yeah, a B&B, they're very expensive B&Bs. I'm sure you can do it for a much less of a price. Maybe set up a tent in some field or something. Just make sure it's not in a farmer's field or they'll spray manure at you. Um, Go into the theatres. Yeah, theatres very expensive, especially if you're in the London area. I don't know where this guy is based. He says every week we do something fun. When we travel, I also pay for almost everything. Okay, so it does sound like he has some variety on these dates, but if you're paying for everything and she's not even like offering to pay, this is a bad sign. You should not be leading a relationship with your wallet because she'll see you as a bank over her actual boyfriend. So this guy hasn't properly set actual boundaries with her. He hasn't properly vetted her during the dating stage, and now she's just taking advantage of his wallet. I make more money than her. Okay, so again, that's why I think you should be paying for the majority of stuff, especially as a man. But if she's not even offering to pay for anything, and it really is like 90% of things you pay for, then that's a really bad sign. I think Richard Cooper said, do the coffee test and say, "Oh, babe, can you pick up a coffee for me?" And if she says no, or she starts to moan about, "Oh, I've got to pay for an expensive coffee for you," then she's probably not the right one. I think that is like the lowest of low tests. Like she should be paying for more than just a coffee. You know what I mean? Um, she says she wants to have some fun. Not easy for me. Is every relationship like that? I mean, it's always like that with girls in my situation. Again, this guy's probably leading with the wallet. During a dating phase, he's probably saying, "Oh yeah, I have this like big job, and my family earn a lot of money." And probably in the first few dates, he's taking her to these expensive restaurants and these experiences. When really the first few dates should just be going to a bar and maybe afterwards go for a walk. It should be super cheap. You shouldn't be investing money into a girl you barely know. So him saying every relationship he's had up to the age of 28 has been like this, then he's probably leading with his wallet instead of leading with his personality and what he has to offer there. It seems like they don't even bother that you probably don't have enough money. Again, so he's putting so much emphasis on the money side. He feels like he has to lead with his wallet because that's what women want. So he's been probably consuming really bad content online or just having really bad experiences with women. He's choosing women who care about money. And yeah, money's important, but if you find a good girl, she's going to care more about you and how you carry yourself over how much is in your bank account. Women shouldn't know how much is in your bank account. They shouldn't know how much money you earn. Even if you're in a relationship with them, they shouldn't know those things and they shouldn't ask you about those things. As long as they see you're, you know, not scraping by and you're good with your finances, that's all that matters. I have to fly to another country for educational purposes. She wants to fly with me, and it automatically means I have to pay for her tickets, her meal there, etc. So this guy doesn't say no to her. From the sounds of it, he should be putting boundaries, saying no. Like, I need to go. If you want to come with me, you pay for yourself. This guy is just, it's like he can't say no. This guy's in this girl's pocket, and he needs to put his foot down. But however, it's probably too late to put his foot down now. He's already dug himself a hole. And probably the best thing to do is start a new relationship with a girl and not lead with his wallet, because this girl just sees him as a bit of a bank loan at the moment. Let's read some comments. Not every relationship is like that. You have made it like that by just agreeing to everything. Yeah, completely agree with this guy. You need to learn to communicate effectively. Here are some examples. That's too expensive for me. I can't afford that. Can you cover some of the costs because it's too much for me? This comment says, not every relationship is like that. You've made it like that by just agreeing to everything. Yeah, exactly what I said. You need to learn to communicate effectively. Here are some examples. That's too expensive for me. I can't afford that. Can you cover some of the cost? Okay, I'd be a bit more direct than this. This sounds a bit more wish-washy. Yeah, just be more direct with her. But I do feel like you've kind of missed that boat with this woman. And you should probably start afresh with someone else. Someone says it's not. You can do cheaper free things. Not every date has to be dinner or activities. Completely agree. Especially if you two are active and not overweight. Breathe in the nature. There's nothing better than some fresh air in your lungs, and that's worth its weight in gold. Find a woman that wants to protect your wallet, not spend it. Absolutely. Like if you want someone in the long term, she's going to want to care about both of your finances. She's going to say, you know what? I appreciate you wanting to take me for a meal, but let's stay in tonight and let's save some money. You're going to see that very early on, not just in the dating phase, but also in the long-term relationship phase. She's going to want to protect your wallet because she kind of views you two as one. At the moment, she's probably got her finances. She's probably saving, but she's not doesn't let you get any of her treasure. She's not caring about you. She's using you and sucking out your finances, and in the long term she's going to suck away your life. Final comment here. You can have fun by hiking, doing picnics. Yeah, again, people are just saying do some more free activities, but unfortunately this might just show her bad character. Yes, this guy's in the wrong because it sounds like he's always leading with his wallet, and that's attracting the wrong type of woman. But yeah, maybe this woman isn't just quite relationship material, and sooner you accept that, the sooner your life is going to become better and your dating experience. Anyway, that's all, guys. Cheers. See ya.